Coach, your thoughts on the game?
First, giving honor to God, I'm just extremely excited to coach this group of young men, to lead these coaches and players. Today's a testament of a lot of hard work. You know the amount of sacrifice these guys make daily to the commitment of getting better, improving, and to the game of basketball. I'm just honored to be a part of what these guys have just displayed publicly.
Questions?
Coach, to win this game the way you all did in convincing fashion, I believe your playoff margin victory was 65.5. You didn't have a let-up at all at any point. Regular season today against a good defensive team. What do you think that says about this program and the run you had from start to finish?
First of all, they do a phenomenal job. I'm a fan of Coach. He won 6 state championships. He's been in the state championship probably 11 times, over 700 wins. He's done a lot for the game of basketball in the state of Virginia. I commend them guys. I commend them. But today, I'm so happy to coach these young men. And I'm so proud. I'm proud.
Dennis, coming in, it's the last hurrah before you go to NC State. Freshman year, you won a state championship. You didn't get to play your sophomore year because of the COVID, not playing. Last year, championship today. I mean, you didn't have a let-up at all. You came out, hit those 2 corner threes. How much were you just locked into the group? I mean, you all came in, looked like it was a business trip. What was the mindset coming in?
Well, me knowing this is my last game, I just had to come in like with that mindset to just kill. I don't care who steps in my face. Like, it don't even matter. Like, this is my last game. Like, I'm going out with a bang sometimes.
We hear from Coach a lot about your teammates. Tell me about the guy sitting to your right, the freshman Latrell Allmond, and then Jason Rivera down here with the net, what they've meant to you all season long, and today, both Rivera slashing and Latrell around the basket.
They are like hard workers. Like, I don't think you guys will understand how much work they put in, in the morning and even after practice. It don't matter how late we finish. They're so locked in and they love doing their job. We all love doing their job. But I feel like these guys right here they help take some pressure off me this season. I can't ask for more than that.
For players, you guys, if there was a post-state tournament with all the state champions, could you beat a 4, a 5, and a 6? Do you think you could run with those guys?
Absolutely. We put in a lot of work and we trust our work, and we're not scared of anybody, and we think, #1 team in the country, and we'll go against anybody.
Jason, is it hard not to get bored and stay laser focused when you're winning games like by 50 and 60 and even on this state championship? And how much fun are you having and doing what you're doing out there?
No, it's not hard to get bored, but it's just a testament to our teammates, to my teammates. We're locked in practice, day in, day out. We go hard in practice, so it's easy in games.
Coach White, you mentioned to me a couple times in the past about the possibility of a national tournament. How does that stand right now?
So we've been invited to play in Atlanta. The NBA is hosting an event. It's called The Throne, and we'll see how that opportunity shakes out.
When would that be, Coach?
It's at the end of the month, March 28th through April 1st. It's on NBA TV. It's ran by the NBA's Players Association. So we just got to see the logistics and how that work out as relates to abiding by the rules and making sure that we comply.
And guys, let's just focus questions on the game. Frankly, that's tough afterwards.
Latrell, you've been in this program. This is your first year. You heard about other great players. You were around one with Dennis, and you've heard about Isaiah Todd and people like that. How much did you want to come out of here and, I don't know, so to make a statement, but come out of here and show people what you're about as only a 9th grader that you can play with the best?
That's been something I've been really wanting to do all year. Just show people that I can compete with anybody in the country. I think between any class, even the older seniors, anybody, I can step up and make big plays to win the game. And I think that stands out to me and other coaches to see that this kid is a winner, and that's me.
How has Coach White and your teammates helped prepare you for games like this today and all season long?
They prepared me a lot, From the beginning of August, we talked about this. National champ, state champ, leader after every practice. Coach White tells me the total package. Be able to do everything on the court. Rebound, push the ball, pass, put the ball on the floor, shoot threes, do everything on the court. I feel like my teammates, they just push me during practice. Make sure that I'm top of my game, even during the summer. So yeah, both of them guys, all my teammates, my coaches, played a big part of my success.
When you're watching them block shots and dunk and all those things, Coach, even out here today in a state championship game, do you marvel at it?
I'm excited for what's to come with this young man. He's got a ton of upside. I'm most impressed with these three young men. I want to start with these three and not just limited to these guys. The work they do in the classroom. The example they set for the standard of the building academically is something I'm proud of. For example, Latrell made all A's first semester. Dennis is over 4.0. Jason's 4.3, 4.5 GPA. Like, let's talk about the total person, like not the basketball player, the person. And these guys, I'm so proud of the sacrifice they make. I'm gonna give you an example of what that day looks like. We do 6:30 a.m. shooting every day. They're in there every single day getting shots up before school starts. They go home, change, come back to school at 9 a.m., go through a day of school, get out of school at 4 o'clock. From 4 o'clock to 5 or 6, we either do leadership or tutoring after school to practice again at 6 o'clock. To practice from 6 to 8 o'clock, and then after 8 o'clock they want to stay after and get up shots. I'm rushing them out the gym so I can get home, and then they're back at doing it again. So there's not a whole lot of idle time. So again, these guys' goals have been different from the beginning. The first practice we had was at 5:59 a.m. and we talked about not just being state champs, because we've done that, but the new goal was to be national champs, and today was a step towards that. And I cannot let this moment go by without talking about how unbelievable my staff is, my coaches. They work so hard. They make coaching easy. To be honest with you, this is the least amount of work I've done as a coach. I've managed more than I coached because they all bought into a role. Every single day they identified what problems were and they fixed them collectively. I have 11 men who commit to making young men better. And so I'm just proud to lead this group of men.
You have 11 assistant coaches?
11 total, yeah.
Latrell, this was a neutral site, but obviously right in the heart of Richmond, you know, very much a home court kind of atmosphere. What was it like getting on the court and just hearing that roar of the crowd whenever you guys touch the ball, basically?
It was actually amazing because, I've never been here before. But I was just soaking it all in, taking it all in, and you just feel the moment and embrace it.